From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Deacon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. Darius Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Goff. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Think an interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. First down, ball at the 36. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Brought in inside the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, the 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And this one does not go far. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Goff. Fires right away, but incomplete. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they're left with 4th and short. The Colts ready for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Pulled in at the 20. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good return here of 19 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. But ball skills isn't just knocking it away. That's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Colts will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Goff working from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Goff. Complete beyond the marker. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
All on the 45, 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Off play action, Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Goff back to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Brings it in at the 12. Gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Officially an even 40 yards on the punt. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll get it up to the 27. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he let him in too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Michael Dixon on the punt. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 13. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Third and long for him here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Seahawks take possession on his 13th INT of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Second and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. On 1st down, it's Goff. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
A give to Barkley. And they had that one contained right at the line. Lier Maffei bringing that play to a halt.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They run it with Saquon. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 43. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Lier Maffei bringing that play to a halt.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Goff setting to throw. Barkley's got it.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll go for it. Goff. Throw caught by his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. Oh no, they get him yet again! Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. It's a Seattle touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And they pick him off again. Seahawks will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
A massive shot towards the end zone. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. It's Walker on the option. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's on the move. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game, and sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It is caught left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll throw it again. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Walker goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On the return, here comes Davis. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running left. This is Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Goff working from the pistol. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Colts pick it up, and they stop him before he gets much. Well, that didn't didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offense.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Throwing on 2nd and 13. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They give to Barkley, left side. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And they pick him off again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. That pick-six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Saquon. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 4.
Running right, it's Barkley. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Tight end going in motion here.
Hey, 76! 76!
They'll go for it. Goff. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
And he's brought down for a loss. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running with Walker again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts take 7 points off the deficit.
41-7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. Walker on 1st down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A give up the gut to Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Seahawks very close to an 11th win this season. Second and 6 coming up here. Here's Walker running right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Running it after the penalty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They'll take 6 on the play. Now they'll face 2nd and 14.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Looks like a 9-yard gain, and they'll now have a much shorter 3rd and 5 coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he gets this forward to the 19. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.